what's up, you guys? Let's recap Romans chapter 12. All right, you guys, this is a very short but very mighty chapter. It's only 21 verses, but let me tell you, it packs a freaking punch. We're going to talk about being a living sacrifice, being humble, and using your gifts. We're also going to touch on responding to your enemies. Okay, so Paul opens this chapter with one of probably the most quoted verses in the Bible, so I'm going to read it so I don't mess it up. He says, "Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship." Seems a little extreme. But what Paul really means is that instead of sacrificing animals like they did in the Old Testament, he wants us to devote our whole selves to God. Our time, our decisions, our thoughts, our actions, literally everything. He wants us to use that to devote to God. He explains it as an act of worship, which is probably more accurate than what I said. He says, "Don't conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." So basically, he doesn't want you to copy the world, and he wants you to let God transform the way you think. He also reminds us not to think too highly of ourselves, of course, and that we all have gifts, and that every single gift is important. No matter what your gift is, your gift has value. I'm going to read through the list of the gifts that Paul talks about so that, again, I don't want to mess it up. He says, if your gift is prophesying, do it faithfully. If it's serving, serve well. If it's teaching, teach with truth. If it's encouraging, do it boldly. If your gift is to lead people, do it diligently. And if it's giving, do it generously. And if your gift is showing mercy, do it cheerfully. Okay, and so in this next part, he's going to hit us with some rapid fire wisdom like he typically does, but this is like boom, 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 boom. So get ready. He says that love must be sincere, hate what is evil, and love what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourself. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor firing for God. Next, he says to be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Then he says to practice hospitality by sharing with the Lord's people who are in need. Basically, that section is kind of like a crash course on authentic Christian living. But don't worry, we're not done yet, because now we're going to talk about how to deal with our enemies. Paul says to bless those who persecute you. He says to live in harmony with one another. He says, do not be conceited. Do not repay anyone evil for evil. And lastly, he says, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. So in a nutshell, chapter 12 is basically saying to give your life to God, let him change the way you think, use your gifts, love deeply, live humbly, and respond to evil with good. Don't forget to like and follow for chapter 13.